Today I want to give you some tips for long recording sessions.
Every moment is a teachable moment.
So sometimes we are requested to be in our studios recording for long periods at a time, especially if we have maybe a large e-learning module or medical narration that we have to do, or maybe we're doing audiobooks. And it can get pretty tedious, tiring, and sometimes hot in our studios. A couple of tips before you get started is number one, make sure that you're rested, number one, and prepared for your session, because there's nothing worse than trying to record for a long period of time when you've had a very long day, you've been stressed out, and you just feel like you need to get in your studio and get it done. The other thing would be that when you're in the studio, understand what your heat and humidity conditions are. I know for a fact that most people's studios, and especially if it's the summertime and things tend to get warm in the house or in your studio, that if you're in that studio for long periods of time without good proper ventilation, it is going to get very hot and you will get very sweaty and hot and probably tired, and you will start to lose focus on probably your performance. Make sure that you know how to cool that booth off quickly. Now, also, I think it's a great idea for me, and I've practiced this for many years, is I pretty much go for 20 minutes at a stretch. Because after 20 minutes, especially when I'm really focused on being a great teacher behind the mic or a great actor, whatever we're doing behind the mic, it takes a lot of focus, and that focus can be very mentally draining. It can be very tiring. And so I like to get up and out of the studio, open the door, give it a chance to air out. And I find that if I do that multiple times for recording long modules, it really works out well for me because I can maintain a really good focus on the storytelling or the teaching that I'm doing or whatever the story happens to be. Another tip is if you do get warm in the booth, have some sort of mechanism to help cool you off quickly. Some people use a cool towel. Some people have a vest that you can actually, put in the refrigerator or put ice in it so that it keeps you cool. I have a little fan in my studio which helps to cool it off quickly when I open the door. I want to be able to regain my energy and take that quick break every 20 minutes or so, but I also don't want to lose the momentum. Another tip for long recording sessions is make sure that you are well hydrated. I cannot emphasize enough how important hydration is, especially when you're talking a lot. That can really wear down your voice. And I actually sell a really wonderful spray called the Vocal Throat Spray, which can help keep your mouth lubricated as well as from getting hoarse. And so you can always check that out on my website, anneganguza.com. There are many, many sprays that are out there on the market that can help you. Sometimes a throat lozenge, sometimes taking a bite of a green apple, definitely having lots of water available or whatever your hydration of choice is. Sometimes people will have tea by their side. Some will have warm lemon water. Really depends on what works best for your voice. And I always recommend brushing your teeth right before you go into the studio, because I really feel as though brushing your teeth, you're activating enzymes in your mouth that and getting rid of, maybe things that are in your mouth that could slow down your speech or can infringe on speaking properly. And so I always like to just have a fresh mouth when I go into the studio. It just kind of helps me feel more energized, and it helps me feel like I can actually use my instrument a whole lot more effectively. If you'd like more performance tips, make sure to check out my videos here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.